On the surface, Noita appears to be a game about depth. How deep into the mines can I get before succumbing to some foul fate? Or can I make it the entire way to the end and get a victory and an ending? But what if I told you that there was an absolutely staggering amount of content accessible via the surface of this world, and that the surface is absolutely massive? Today, that is exactly what we're going to explore. In order to do this, though, I needed 3 abilities. So, ironically enough, I had to descend 3 biomes down into the dungeon. We had to get past the snowy depths and head down and to the right until we reached this area, and then we had to climb the wall to find our first orb and our first tablet. Emerald Tablet, Volume 7. Among those who devote themselves to the transmutation of metals, however, there can be no such thing as mediocrity of attainment. A person who studies this art must have either everything or nothing. An alchemist who knows only half their craft reaps nothing but disappointment and waste of time and money. Moreover, they lay themselves open to the mockery of those who despise our art. Those, indeed, who succeed in reaching the goal of the magistery have not only infinite riches, but the means of continued life and health. Hence, it is the most popular of all pursuits. From here, we headed back over to the left, using the first necessary item, a polymorph flask. In my case, a chaotic polymorph flask. And using this, we can actually fly the entire distance across this chasm to find ourselves in a probably familiar sight if you've explored the entirety of the first biome, the mines. Right in front of the lava lake, where we can pick up Tabula Smaragdina. If all the mountains were of silver and gold, what would they profit a man who lives in constant fear of death? Hence, there cannot be in the whole world anything better than our medicine, which has power to heal all the diseases of the flesh. From here, we just work our way up through the mines again, and then we find ourselves back up here on the surface, safe and sound. Well, relatively speaking. Unfortunately, I had some bad RNG down in the snowy depths, and I barely managed to scrape my way back up to the surface alive. Anyway, we got to deal with this red flashing screen. For this video, I apologize, but it is what it is. The 3 abilities that I needed to get down there. The first one, obviously I already mentioned, a polymorphine flask. I have a chaotic one. I actually prefer a chaotic polymorphine flask because it could give us the second ability we need as well. You could also use a teleport spell, and the first ability we need is the ability to fly higher and further horizontally. So you could do that with teleporting as well. But, you know, with a chaotic polymorphine flask, it's 1 item to give you maybe also the ability to burrow through the world if you transform into a worm. It could also kill you. That's why it's chaotic, so whatever. To be a little bit more consistent with that, I have this black hole wand, which will allow us to get through things as well, but I only have 3 charges on it. So, I have as well, I have my bomb wand with me, or another bomb wand with me, because we may need that. The final ability that I needed, the only ability that I needed to go down deeper past the mines to get was the Breathless perk. Because we need to be able to not drown in a couple of these spots. The first one, obviously, is right here. I'm sure that most of us saw this like immediately upon starting the game. Went swimming down here, and then you start drowning right here, and you're like, oh no, can I make it? And then you make it here, but then you have like no HP left, like me. And then you find this, the Secretorum Hermetis. The sacrifice of oneself to the pursuit of knowledge is the highest tribute to the gods. Alright, but we didn't have to sacrifice ourselves because we have Breathless. So we can make it back. Unfortunately, if you don't have Breathless, you're probably dead right now. So that's the only one, like, if you get really good RNG, you might get the ability right here on the mines, like this first biome down there, to, you might get a polymorph flask, and you might also get you know, a chaotic one, which will allow you to burrow, or a burrow wand. Something that allows you to break through the ground. Anyway, our first stop is up here. We're going to use some of this to turn into a sheep. And we're going to defy the laws of physics as a sheep and fly up here onto the cliff. You can also make it up here if you, again, get really good world gen. There might be like a floating planetoid over here, or like a hill high enough to be able to just fly up here, levitate up here with your regular levitation energy. And then also, on the other side of this mountain, you might be able to, down in the mines, be able to blow your way up to the surface, depending on world gen again. So, we're here on the top of the mountain, and you hear that. We're going to do this, and turn into this guy right here. And fly up here, where there is some kind of an altar, and this little frozen floating island. Now, I'm going to use my black hole and be pretty careful with this. Kind of do it like right there. And that's perfect. Perfect. Because you could shoot the black hole through these things and completely destroy them. And here we go. Another orb. That gives me additional health. Unfortunately, again, I have no way to heal myself right now. Oops. And then we have another tablet. The Emerald Tablet, Volume 1. 'Tis true, without lying, certain and most true, that which is below is like that which is above, and that which is above is like that which is below. To do the miracles of one only thing, and as all things have been, and arose from one by the mediation of one, so all things have their birth from this one thing by adaptation. Now these tablets, these are all real-life texts, as far as I am aware. And, like, what do they do? What are they for? They're green. I wonder. I wonder. So is this altar. This altar is glowing green. Now, we're going to throw this, try to throw it just straight up, and have it land on the altar, and it did not do anything. Oh, it did. Here we go. It turned into, oh, there we go. All right, now it's gone. And then, I guess we're going to try this one now. I don't know if there's a special order that you have to do this. I did test this out. Oh, and it did exactly that. So that was the Tabula Smaragdina, the one that talks about medicine and healing. But the good thing is I backed up my save, so I'll meet you guys back here in a little while. Just for the sake of experimentation. Okay, so no, this one spawned these guys. Let's get out of here. Now, we're just going to fall down here. And, let's see. Down this side of the mountain. And this is what I was talking about earlier. You can, if you get good world gen, you could blow your way out. Get to the surface that way, too. But then again, you need the ability to fly or teleport to reach a lot of different things. So we're just going to head this way now. And check out the expansive world that a lot of people may not even be aware of. Like, look at this. We have a little tiny pond here full of fish. The world is huge, guys. It's huge. So, I'm going to speed this up a little bit because we have a little bit of a trek ahead of us. Aha. And then, entered the desert. What? There's a desert? Oh yeah, guys. There's a lot more than just the desert. There's a lot more to this. Trust me on this. It's not like... These might be areas that they're eventually going to add into the game. Who knows? Or they could just be crazy secrets. But here we go. There's a giant skull here as well. But it's more than... I think they're secrets because... one of the developers made Environmental Station Alpha, which is a Metroidvania game that has secrets hidden all throughout its game world, just like this one. And yes, there's a pyramid that we can go in. I actually want to use... Let's use a bomb right here. We're not going to go in here yet, though. I just want to open our way into it. Because there are enemies in there. I only have 13 HP, unfortunately. So I can't really, like, showcase absolutely everything. Because look at that. Yeah, we got these, like, Beelzebub flies. But up here, check it out. We've got... Let's pick up the orb. We got more max health. Like, crazy amount. 225 max health now. But then also, the Emerald Tablet of Thoth. The necessity of concealing the art is one of the chief anxieties of alchemists. We are sworn to secrecy by heaven and earth and hell, by the four elements, by the height and the depth, by Hermes, by Anubis, and by the howlings of Kerkoros. An oath has been required of us to reveal nothing clearly to any uninitiated being. I want to try to put that on the altar. Unfortunately, we spawned a bunch of those things over there. There might be a lot more to this, but we're just going to leave this area for now. Leave the pyramid and keep going this way. Alright, guys. End of the line? No. Now we go up. And here we are. We have entered the mysterious lands of the shining light. The glare. I can't see anything. But we just climb up. Okay, here we go. Over here. And there is something in here. This is why we needed another... We couldn't just use bombs. You can't just come here with your starting bomb wand because the bombs will roll right off of this thing. I mean, maybe with some good skill shots you'll be able to do it. But, alright, let's use a black hole to get in there. And now, I'm probably going to kill myself. Because here we have the essence of light. This, unfortunately, does damage to you as well. But, let me pick it up. Your being releases damaging light. So if you're too close to a wall or the floor, you're going to do damage to yourself. But yeah, amazing, right? And I don't know if there's anything up there. There's a ceiling. It may be possible to explore further up there, but this is as far as I've gone this way so far. Right now, I want to actually see if I can head all the way in the other direction. And we're going to go up and over the tree. So I guess I'm going to meet you guys back at the spawn location. Or I will actually meet you, perhaps, at the floating island where the altar is. Alright guys, I made it all the way here. Let me see if I could use this. Yes. Okay, and that gets rid of our light ability. Now, I don't know if these things are still up here. Doesn't seem as if they are. Oh, they are. Now. Alright, let me try to take this guy out. I think there's just one of them here. Alright. Oh, I thought I got him. Now, unfortunately, I could damage myself as well. We got him, we got him. Okay. Oh, and I killed myself. I made it all the way back here with it and then killed myself. Rip. Let's try that again. This time I'm not going to use the tablet and spawn these guys. We're just going to get here with the other tablet. Let me just recover my levitation energy. I took 1 point of damage, unfortunately. Get this thing up in the air. Hopefully it turns. It didn't. Alright. Oh, it did. Okay. So we have 1,016 gold. And... Alright, from up here, I'm actually going to fly this way. See if we could get on top of the tree from just, like, you know, doing this. Hopefully. Because we're going to have to deal with, you know, yeah, the light exploding off of us. It's really cool, but unfortunately, it does damage. It doesn't do a lot, but I don't really have the HP to spare, so I have to do what I can do. Oh, wow. Nice. So I have no idea where we are. I'm falling a little bit, too, just to... Because I don't want to end up... Oh, man. Going a little bit too high. Oh, we're on top of the tree, everyone. This is the top of the tree. Okay. Now... See, like, this won't even break any part of the tree. Nice. So what we're trying to do here, we're going to fall down into the snowy wasteland now. Ow. I took another point of damage, I think. Alright, so we're going to try to get across this. I'm going to speed it up because it's quite a long trek through here now. I'm just going to have you guys listen to the amazingly creepy sounds of DJ wind chimes and explosions. Okay, and here we got the bridge, which I'm probably gonna break. Yep, we immediately broke it. Uh-oh, I have to get across this. Hang on. Okay. Let me just recover. Alright. Man. Well, we're not home free yet. We have to get through some more of the snowiness. So, snowy wasteland. Alright, and here we are in the lake. Now, hopefully I don't kill myself in the water, like, from these things hitting me. I hope not. But we're not going to go swimming deep into the lake like Subnautica, because I think it's just procedurally generated, and it goes extremely deep. I swam down for 10 minutes straight, and didn't see anything. But we got this island. Oops, I'm sorry, sheep. And this right here, let me hold on a sec. Let's pause the game real fast. This effigy was shown in, like, on fire in a couple of trailers. So, there's that. Hang on here. I guess I could just blow my way through here, but I do have one more black hole. So let me get my energy back. Let's get this party started. Now, alright, we can go in here, and we have one more. The essence of explosion, which causes us now, your entire being is fluctuating, exploding. But the explosions, thankfully, don't hurt us the same way that the light does. And then if we keep going this way, we'll see some more wildlife. Oops, which we're going to. There's a duck. Oh my god, there was a duck. And the deer. Escape. Please, escape. And you. Wow. Okay, there's a fish. I have... Okay, help. Let me not kill myself. Alright, so if we keep going over to the left, then we reach a wall of dense rock or whatever. Super dense rock or whatever. Just like on the right side of the world, except that side, I climbed it on stream for like for a half hour, maybe more, and it has to be just procedurally generated and infinite, because you know, there was no end, no sign of an end. This is all I wanted to show in this video. We have the ability to explode, and I don't know if we're immune to the light now, but I don't really want to test it, so I have to keep jumping. It's like a rhythm game now. But I think I'm going to save my game here and then back up this save. And then in another video, I'm going to explore the pyramid, see if we can get through that. And then we're also going to go down to where that bridge was. For now, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There will be more. And please let me know down below in the comments if you find anything else. Let me know, because I'm really, really into all this. And yeah, I just want to find everything. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Peace.